brainstorming and sharing ideas is the funnest part of the creative process, we decided to skip the boring part of actually making stuff and just do the fun part. I'm your host, Tom Walma.
My name is Alfons Müller.
I'm Christopher Allen Brown.
And I'm Jake Mattis.
And this is Creativity Wasted.
So, my idea is actually quite an old one. I'm a German migrant. I had that a few years ago when the German Shark Tank started, the TV show. And this idea actually, and I just don't want to spoil too much, but made a vegan Buddhist hippie trying to beat me up. So my idea is in our modern lifestyle and in current gig society where you can rent everything, I recognize that one element in our life has to be rented, should be rented, and this is puppies. Our life is so different, changing all the time, where we live, where we are. So also puppies are normally a long-term alignment. You get a dog and they're around, the big ones, for 9 years, the months 18 years. That is a commitment no one wants to do. So I wanted to offer puppies to rent. In their cutest phase, in the first few months, you can rent a puppy for very low money. Actually, it's very cheap. And then you have this dog, it's fitting to your interior design, it fittings to your color scheme, maybe a white poodle or a black brindle pug if you have more leather. And then after 6 months or 12 months, based on the program that you're booking, we are coming by and picking this dog up. We have wonderful contacts to soap producers, but also to Korean restaurants where these dogs will be used. And yeah, not a lot of costs. If in this very weird situation that you maybe got a social connection to this dog and maybe your kids are crying, then you have maybe to pay a little bit more to keep that dog and that it can live with you. But that's only your decision and the decision of your kid. So yeah, puppy renting service, Pupper. You get what you pay for. That was my idea. That is my idea. I think it's a great business. The whole chain, supply chain would be covered. And yeah, I think also we would make a lot of money with people who don't want to get their dog in soap.
So the cost to keep the dog,
a little bit higher, a few $1,000 more than the $10 to $15 to rent it per month.
Now, is it a flat rate, or do you analyze the person and how much can we squeeze out of this person based on their attachment level?
I thought per kid maybe 30% more, per crying kid 40%. I also thought that the pickup guys are these Russian villains that are booked on SVU, Special Victims Unit, and they equal how big the dog is. They're bringing a big chain already with, and maybe already a few soap smell ideas.
Do you breed the puppies too?
We're working with very certified puppy mills. They are not really made for the long duration. So if they survive 1-2 years, you also don't have to invest a lot into veterinary if you can just exchange them every 2 years. So yeah, I think good puppy mills, maybe the ones that are selling their dogs on Walmart parking lots, trustful. It has to be trustful.
So you don't even have to have them fixed, right? If you, I don't know how old a puppy is before they start to try to mate.
And even probably the pregnancy is happening after, or the delivery of the babies after the contract runs out.
After the contract runs out.
The rental agreement.
Well, I'm just thinking.
What about a rent-to-own program?
Sure, absolutely possible. Then we would offer probably premium services. That would be then Pupper Plus. I think that's a good approach to get a little bit more money out of the people. Yeah.
I'm just thinking now. It seems a little distasteful to bring up evolution and with a German guy idea. But so the puppy is basically earning its right to stay alive, right?
If it's a cute one, if the family is
if
willing
it's a
to
bad
pay a
puppy,
lot of.
then it becomes so, presumably. So then,
So
if you
go ahead.
only bred the ones that were selected to live, then over time, evolutionarily, the puppies would become better pets.
Okay, that is a road I can't go down there.
Even
No.
with
I've got a
puppies?
solution to that. For the elder folk, the puppies that have grown, you can rent those to the elder folk that need just that companion. You keep the
Absolutely.
rental service going, dude.
Yeah.
Pets are a long-term investment. You even said it. You're going to be making your money off of it. You might as well use them up, right?
Maybe we're collaborating directly with Social Security, with the pension funds,
Now, I know that for slow humans, sometimes they will give them drugs to interfere with their puberty to keep them small so they don't like murder their parents,
But you can get always a new one. If you still want a cuter one, you can replace them.
But could you make the puppy be like a forever puppy by like drugs?
It would take away a little bit the flexibility of the model. You can also change this whole race of the dog. One time you go with a pug, one time you're going with the Great Dane. So yeah,
So you're not necessarily locked into the same puppy.
No,
So it's kind of like a
no.
lease on your car. Once the rental agreement's up, if you want to go from a teacup poodle, you could go to a Doberman or a pit bull. There you go.
Whatever fits your life. Yeah, exactly.
I'm in my pit bull era.
There we go. Yeah, maybe something woolly for the winter. Maybe something less shedding in the summer.
They're like accessories. Switching them out with the seasons.
Can you like weekend rent them?
Well, it should be a little bit longer. Evil person would say, I want the kids and the family getting a connection to the dog, but just from practicality aspects, they should have them for at least for a few months. Yeah.
So you wouldn't rent them out for like Christmas card photos or anything like that?
No. That's too short term. I don't think we are getting the revenue in then per dog.
I'm gonna go to Seattle for a week on a business trip. I'm super stressed. I don't want to bring my emotional support dog. I can just have one there.
Yeah,
when I arrive,
waiting for you
for a week.
Actually, a good idea. Maybe we are connecting that with Airbnb hosts. That you can have the puppy that you want in your Airbnb up front. That could be a new service. Instead of the chocolate on the pillow in the hotel, there's a very cute little poodle waiting for you, but it will die afterwards.
What were you saying about the vegan Buddhist person that wanted to beat you up for the idea?
It was a drunken idea. I got that. I explained that. At that time, I was a key account manager, so very, very corporate business. And I was on that party, and I explained that to this very nice lady who smoked the biggest doobie in Germany, where it's still illegal. And she believed me that I'm really working on that startup idea. And she said, "You're killing all these dogs?" And I know, not me. We are transporting them to a country where it's allowed. And then she wanted to start to beat me up because she thought that's the most gruesome thing ever done to dogs.
Damn it, I had a joke once about like a dark pet joke and I got heckled once, but I don't remember what it was. It's a long time ago. But yeah, you don't want to. Oh, my neighbor growing up was morbidly obese, and she was walking down the stairs, and if you're that big, you can't like see your feet, like see in front of your feet. And she didn't know that the dog was at the bottom of the stairs, and she like stepped on it and killed it, I think. That was what I was told as a kid. I didn't read a police report to confirm or anything.
Have you all watched The Sopranos?
Yeah.
Where Chris falls asleep on the couch and suffocates the dog.
Oh, shit. No.
He gets high and passes out on the couch, and he's like on top of the dog, and the dog suffocates. Yeah, it's pretty gruesome. Not like a lot of fan backlash.
I had a bit about accidentally stepping on pets, and I think I thought that there should be like a camera you could stick on your belt buckle so he could see your feet, so you don't accidentally step on pets. That was it wasn't the podcast. It was a bit, and I got heckled.
Now I'm living here, and now I have 2 dogs. I never thought that I would have dogs based on my working hours and so. And these dogs are probably the most homophobic dogs around because they always try to separate my husband and me, and they are sleeping with us on the bed. And my husband, he took care when for a time where his brother was not around, so he took care for the big niece as a baby. So he developed a cutter to protect little things in the bed that a big dude like them rolls on. So he goes the whole Karate Kid moves against me for this little pug that is now sleeping between us. So it will never happen in our bed that this poor dog will lay under me. Which is, I don't think that this pug could have more problems to breathe. So I think it's a survivor. It would even survive under me. But yeah, we are protecting each other now.
Yeah, that's weird that some of the purebred dog species have the weird health things. Pugs is breathing, right?
Yeah. He's a awake snorer, and he also sleeps 18
Awake
hours
snorer.
a day. I read when I got this dog, his eyes can look through time and space at once. He's an artist, not a brainiac. Pugs sleeping already 18 hours a day at least, and then when they are not feeling well, they are just sleeping longer. This is something I wouldn't ever recognize that this pug would eat. I don't think there are enough hours in the day to sleep enough for a pug. So yeah,
So
they're special. When I got this dog, I actually Googled if dogs can have Down syndrome. I didn't want to believe that this is normal. They can't.
Now, do you have to walk a pug, or is it breathe so bad it can't really go for a walk?
Oh no, he loves to walk, not just very far. So he's the best excuse why I'm not getting my 10,000 steps in per day.
There's a joke that I heard when I was a teenager. It was like, if you have a small dog, you don't need to take it for a walk. You can just hold it out the window and squeeze. And I just love that joke. Just a picture of it, like holding the dog out the window and squeezing. It's such a silly.
He gets the
What?
effect. It just gets the
Yeah.
effect.
So you called it Puppers?
I wanted to go with Pupper. I Googled, it's now actually animal service. But yeah, we would find something. It should sound a little bit like Grindr, because I also think, especially in the homosexual area, there are a lot of people who would start with that. So yeah, Pupper is a dog training app. And I don't know if the dog needs a mobile phone for that too, but yeah, this name is already taken.
It's already taken, you said?
You could go the Airbnb route.
Exactly, yeah. Dog and Bee. Rent a dog.
Thoughts on the idea, Chris?
Air, pee, and poo.
I like the idea, to tell you the truth.
So would you sell the soap also?
Probably,
Personally,
yeah.
Why not the soap?
Yeah. Or maybe we're just delivering some South Korean or Korean recipes.
Yeah, my sister's South Korean, so I talk to her and see what she thinks about the whole situation.
I wonder what breeds are the most delicious.
Shit.
I'm pretty
Which ones
sure
are meaty?
That seems like a chat GTP question.
I don't know if I want that on my history, the way they track everything.
I have to find a different solution because dog meat consumption is illegal in South Korea since January 2024.
What?
Oh, only
There's a 3-year
2024.
transition period ending in 2027 now. So,
Better get in before the market
yeah,
goes
or
bust.
wait till the North Korean market opens. So
Well, if you believe the Trump thing, that a lot of Haitians might eat the dogs too.
ooh,
South Koreans and
let's do
Haitians.
the JD Vance offer
Yeah.
for Black Friday sale. Maybe I offer to do to transform the dogs into a leather couch. Also JD Vance.
Yeah, I don't know if that would count as bestiality or not.
When he moved into the vice president's mansion, do you think he just told him to leave the plastic on the furniture?
I'm pretty sure every spot that Dave K created when Marilyn Monroe is already spoiled now.
Just like grandma's house growing up. Plastic on the couch.
Safer sex, you know.
They say wrap it,
You don't
right?
want to get the couch pregnant.
I'm just thinking I like videos of like weird dark shit on YouTube, and there was like there was a kid in an SUV or something who was like digging in the back, like behind the seat, and he like got stuck back there and got it like folded him in, when he couldn't breathe and he died. So a couch, if it's like if you could like fall in the middle, like the IKEA thing in the middle, it might not be safe sex. You might like get stuck in there and
Get stuck in a fold.
So we're back at your obese neighbor, okay?
Yeah, actually, I have an IKEA couch.
Full
That,
circle.
Right now, I store my old like college notes in it because I know I'm never gonna look at them. They just out of sight, out of mind. But I always thought like if I cleared that out, like if someone broke into my house and I had to hide, that would be the best place ever to hide. To like fold it out, crawl in there. I don't know if I could lift it up and because I don't think you would suffocate. There's room. There's room in there. I intentionally bought the couch long enough that I could lay flat on the couch. So I don't think a thief would try to unfold the couch to look for people. I think it'd be a good place to hide if someone broke in. I don't know why I brought that up. It's not,
Be a great place to find some loose
I don't know.
change.
If you break into someone's house, I don't know if you're looking for loose change.
I've just Googled
It's not always in the most obvious place.
panic room couch, and there's way too many results coming up here.
The panic room couch. Yeah. Panic couch.
I mean, honestly, if they're breaking in my house, that's probably they're gonna come out the best if they look in the couch.
Any more thoughts with that idea, Puppers?
Maybe I connected with BetterHelp, the therapy app for the
Oh,
kids that don't have
there
rich
you
parents to pay me to keep the dog. There's so many cross-selling functionality.
Just
Man.
puppies, not like chimpanzees or other animals.
It's scalable, you know. I just don't like cats enough to give too
No
many
cats,
thoughts
though.
about no cats. Also, I don't think that cats will stick around so long. So, yeah, chimpanzees. Maybe we have the Tiger King or the Ape Lady special once, where you can get an animal that could kill you. I'm watching currently Naked and Afraid, and they have one water hole with a hippo in it, or two hippos. And I think it's really in the law that every time a hippo appears on the TV screen, someone has to say, they are killing more people than lions. So maybe we're renting out hippos.
Little hippos in the little.
They are awfully hungry.
Mini pools that people have.
Didn't have Escobar. Escobar got a few hippos, imported them to Colombia, and then his whole system broke down. So these hippos were released into the Amazonas, and now the biggest non-African hippo population is there, and they're really killing people there. You have to be
Wow.
concerned.
I imagine that's why he bought them, right? To eat their victims, like so they would be remains.
Probably. I'm probably pretty sure they're good garbage
Yeah.
disposal. I mean, pigs will eat everything, including bones. They just won't get rid of teeth.
Oh, true. Heard about that. But that is another James Bond villain idea, which I, with my German accent, shouldn't bring up. So.
Okay. Any shows you want to plug? Any podcasts? Shows you're doing? Shows you run? Contests you're in? Anything?
On the 24th, I'm gonna have a showcase at the Bob. I'm finally at the Bob, Dr. Grins. And on the 18th of October, I'm gonna be in San Francisco on the Barrison Festival.
Coming up on the 19th of September here, I'll be over in Grand Rapids at Wonderland Distillery with Jeff Teed and David Dyer. We've got brand new episodes of the Very Good podcast drop on Mondays and Thursdays. And check out Fourth and Funny every Sunday before NFL kickoff. We'll have guests do game picks for the week, recap the weekend that was football the week before, and we just joke around, give our perspective on the games. It's fun. I'm actually double booked on the 26th of September as well. I'll be at Farva's in Adrian, Michigan with Tommy Cook at his room. And then I'll be down at the basement show at the Spaghetti Warehouse in Toledo later that night.
All right. Yeah, I run the Prison City Comedy Hour at the Bone Island Grill in Jackson, Michigan, Wednesday nights at 9.
I'm doing the Sunday Night Funnies contest this Sunday, the 21st. That's the second round. I have the Twitch stream thing called Gaming McFitness, where I build video game controllers into fitness machines. And then I try to stream from those. And people make fun of me for not losing weight.
This has been a production of Planet Ant Podcast, powered by Pinecast.